Gentlemen, we are live here in MCM Pro League Super 12. Today we have Insurgent versus FIFA KONDALKAR. I'm joined here by Blaze. Who do you think is going to take the cake today?
Well, both of them are formidable teams, especially FIFA KONDALKAR moving on. They did go to the lower brackets, but they fought against RV and they almost won. They were in the lead for a majority of the time. Unfortunately, they lost. And Insurgent, they are a strong team as well, defeating Hawks Gaming by a significant margin. Overpass as well. This is terrain for Insurgent. Not sure. Never saw FIFA KONDALKAR play Overpass once. This is going to be interesting. And Akio, I think that's failure. Failure just tapping away at Akku. I know it's already a 4 versus 5, and he's going to get a follow-up as well. Ezio not being able to do much. Demon Speed does get the trade, but that's too little, too late. Getshot, however, made his way in B-side. Flick being a bit too premature, leaving it. And now he is going to walk in, and oh my god, that is a huge runner coming out from Flick. Deadshot's going to get a freebie and a lot of space as well. A6 on the cross, does spot the bomber. And now it's a 3v3 retake. Deadshot speak, not really finding much, but Kiriyama on that boost doing a lot of damage, and finally eventually getting Demon Speed as well. 2 versus 3 retake, but the time is ticking. Kiriyama on that does have a kit though. A little bit of spam coming in with the pistols, not really finding a lot of heads right there. Retro finally getting one, but Illusionist getting the second, but it's a little too late before the fuse coming in from Kiriyama, and that's going to be the first round. Quite the surgical retake coming out from Insurgent.
That was a close round, and rightfully so, because both teams are equally matched, and Illusion is getting 2 kills but not being enough. Right, so we have 4 Mac 10s now and a Galil to work with. Seeing as if 2 MP9s might be worth it for the CTs, but if a proper rush comes through with Mac 10s, it's going to be difficult to see who gets this round. Aku getting tagged down already, and it seems to me that Kiriyama holding this angle with complete patience. That's going to be an A hit, and there's 3 players waiting for this A hit. Aku getting tagged down, and failure taking down 2. There's 2 players left in long. 1 player gets taken down by Redto, and Akio there to finish the kill, down to a 2-0 for Insurgent.
Yeah. Failure today on form, just getting all the frags from his teammates.
Hey, sorry. Failure, change your name to Failure, sorry. Sorry, hello, yep. I did not say that. Who said that? Who said that? Anyways. 2-0 for Insurgent.
Short aggression coming in, and A6 getting it quite easily against Illusionist on Deagle, not really finding anything. 4 versus 5 on the pistols, going to be certainly hard for FIFA KONDALKAR. Retro seems to be abusing this corner quite blatantly, just getting another kill. Now it's an instantly 3 versus 5. Aku could find a frag. He does realize that Flick might be there, and he's gonna find that head quite easily. Just a beautiful shot coming out. Doing some damage as well to ASX, but he's gonna take him down. 2 versus 4. And the bomb's not anywhere near any of the teams. And Failure once again just bursting away with his FAMAS finding the kill onto Deadshot. He did spot Demon speed, and he's gonna spray it out. Wonderful sprays coming out from him. A seventh kill for him. The third round for Insurgent. So far, not much competition. The Byron's gonna come in. This is gonna be quite hard for the CTs to fight against, especially with an MP9 M3 from us, and the only M4 being an A1S. So not the best.
Seems to me they're very confident with this buy, and honestly not
quite late, and that's a big blunder coming in.
And look at the information they got just from pushing mid all by itself. Retro already down to ramp, and there's nobody in long, they know, and they're just waiting for this B hit to come in. They're expecting a connector push, but if Retro checks this corner, he's gonna find a bunch of players just waiting in. Ezio getting taken down by one of the CTs, and Lucianist comes in and comes with the trade flick. Lucianist with the double, and just 3 players left now, and Retro with this backstab. None of the P's know that he is there, and he gets the...
Getting both the frags. That's quite a shutdown coming out from Retro. Followed by a technical pause from Insurgent.
Failure taking... I mean, Insurgent taking a...
It seemed like the round was in favor for FIFA KONDALKAR, but Retro's push and decision making quite saved them. So I don't know what Magic Nazard did, but Failure changed his name to Failure.
Right. Yeah, it's not like I went to TeamSpeak and asked him to...
It had been one more weeks.
Right. Right. So 4-0 for the Insurgent.
Yeah. Double pistols for FIFA KONDALKAR. Not really much money they have left. Investing in a little bit of utilities as well. The pause is coming through for the 5th round. It's going to be Deagles and Kevlars against the Byron from Insurgent. Akio still on that from us. He's making quite the use of that gun he bought in the 2nd round. Still using it, and Akio is going to go find a head. Akio trading it out. I mean, Failure trading it out. And he is 1 for more. He's going to find the 2nd as well for this round.
Retro is waiting for Demon Speed around the corner, and Demon Speed is... Well, there's another player coming down in ramp. He might actually find Retro, but Retro missing his shot. Dead shot takes him out. 3v3 now, but I think they're going to pick up an M4. I mean, an AK Demon Speed. Getting an AK with full set of utilities. He could be executing A as of right now, but they're looking forward to going back to B.
You're getting a 3rd as well. That is Failure, my bad. Thick getting the 1st one to Aku. His first. So I launched that shot. 1 versus 4. Just take up the 1st, but Failure again. Instant trade coming on.
I know, it seems to me this Insurgent lineup is quite solid in this overpass map, and the FIFA KONDALKAR not even being able to take 1 round. I mean, yeah, not even a 1 round. And I mean, they are trying their best. It's coming super close at times, but regardless, Insurgent just individual excellence just being more than enough for them.
Yeah. So, and what on earth? Failure just beating Ezio. I don't think he even saw him right there. What on earth?
Jump peek. Illusionist does spot him. Connector spam comes in, but Illusionist. Both of them missing their spams, and they're trying to work their way out in long, while meanwhile Illusionist is trying to scan out B short, but there's nobody waiting for them there, and this push is not working out very well. Failure taking down one, and he's gonna find another. Everyone just crumbling in pieces. Illusionist finally comes in with the trade, but it doesn't matter because Retro is waiting there on the corner. He steals the barrel, and the headshot comes in. It's just down to Deadshot in a 1v4, and he is gonna be struggling to make ends meet. He's holding that long corner. That timing is just so horrible. Kiriyama and Retro as well, just barely crossing his vision, and he is gonna try and peek this, but he is gonna be blinded. Are they gonna come in the line of sight? Oh, and that just baits the shot out, and he gets taken out immediately. 6-0 for Insurgent.
Yeah, they're facing no problems, no casualties as well in the last round. Only failure, but he did take on 3. He's on a roll, certainly not a failure today with 14 kills already. Just 6 rounds and 14 kills. That's amazing.
We can't see any unnecessary aggression coming in. No matter what, they are not giving up their hold. It's smart, slow, and very clinical. It's very hard to beat. I mean, 3B setup and one player playing Heaven, and especially that aggressive monster peaks, are just making things so much harder.
Yeah, the teams are completely confused. They do have space, but they can't make use of it.
Failure is gonna find that kill down onto Illusionist. He's just playing so well today. The boost is gonna come in, and
red as well. Oh my god,
just got red. FIFA KONDALKAR just not finding any success in this. Meanwhile, one of their teammates got tagged as well. This is just so bad for FIFA. I don't know what to say. Aku trying to work his way up in short, but not finding any success yet. The connector push is going to come in to try and find anything in this A site. There's going to be a fluke smoke coming as a bait, I believe. The Heaven smoke is going to be what matters in this B. They are trying to bait on this Heaven push, but it doesn't matter because one of the players gets taken down. Heaven player barely gets taken down by Aku. He just sprays him down to 38 HP. Demon Speed is waiting there, and Aku comes in with the trade and Demon Speed as well. Takes both the players down just in a 2v2 now. One of the players does have an op, and one of the player, Aku, gets taken down, and Demon Speed just waiting around the corner, beating around the bush, gets headshotted by Retro, regardless of taking failure down. 7-0. This individual plays is just unstoppable coming from Insurgent.
Yeah, they're just playing this by the book, taking the trades, reading FIFA KONDALKAR perfectly at all times. Amazing. It's a technical pass coming out from FIFA KONDALKAR. Yeah, technical.
But you never know, it could be a tacticals.
On pause, and pause comes in fairly quickly, and then regardless, 7-0. Seems to me Insurgent are being relentless. I think there's going to be a round reset.
Alright, yeah, so Flick from the other side just unpaused the team's pause.
The round gets resetted and back to a pause.
It'll be a B-rush this time hitting Insurgent Esports. That nade is so damn good. Illusion is only 21 HP and he hasn't touched anything.
Neither has seen anyone. That combined with the wallbang for a shot would be an instant kill. And a barrage of trades just coming in. It's a 2 versus 3. Seems like a very good opportunity for, and and failure missing a shot as well. That's going to give so much a second chance to Izio. He also lands a shot onto him, but the problem is going to be on the cross. But ASX isn't going to let him through the wall as well. It's tracking him through, shutting him down. It's just death shot in this 1 versus 3. He's stuck. The spot one does quite a good damage, and Deadshot finding a second as well. It's gonna be hard. Only 10 seconds left. That's just impossible for him to clutch this one out. An 8th round for Insurgent. They're just unstoppable, invincible. CT side coming in. Failure just on 16-3. Oh man, my microphone was not working at all, and that is the worst timing to be for. Oh man, that was quite a disappointment from FIFA KONDALKAR. 5 AKs being dropped so easily as well. Akio again on the up. I mean, failure. He's been very promising today. Oh no, he's going to get mollied as well. That sound is going to give so much information. CT. Oh, never mind. They're way too behind to hear anything. But that flash will certainly give some information to the CTs as to what to expect in the round. More for a couple of flashes, not really much of a utility being used right there, and Kiriyama and Failure just on the cross doing all the damage. Failure going Kiriyama going in for that 3 peaks, gonna find another head in retro from the flank, shooting down Aku. 10-0. That is nasty coming up from Insurgent. The B rush coming in. Only 5 Deagles right there. And this time it's Rick's time to shine. He's just gonna drop everyone down with 20 HP and 40s. So much damage from that Molotov. They've been forced to back off. So this is 5. With only Deagles as well, this is certainly not the easiest round to win. He's just staying there. He just comes close at the wrong time and Demon Speed landing the perfect headshot right there. Illusion is getting one as well. And I'm starting to believe that this round can be their first 3 versus 4. They do have the guns to pull this round off. It's just A6 with his M4 defending A side. He's gonna get death shot quite easily. Spots the second. He's going to play the possessioning. If they're going in, he gets the second as well. Kiriyama from that cross is taking down Demon Speed, and suddenly the tides are being turned once more. Illusion is just with his off. He does find the first, but he's gonna shoot him in the head as soon as he views himself. 11th round for Insurgent, and that is, damn, that is quite a hard pill to swallow for FIFA KONDALKAR. Retro's push coming in. It's quite handy dandy. Gets a lot of information, but he is getting he will get traded by Ezio. Versus 4, and this is quite slow. This round's going quite slow. The Molotov can stop them for quite some time as well. Utility game being strong from both the teams, but it's just only a matter of seconds until the showdown comes in. ASX getting one, Failure getting another one as well. Kiriyama joining the party. Demon Speed being the only person being left, and Failure with another flick. This man is just unstoppable today. 12 round. 12 round. 12 straight rounds. Not even a single round lost by Insurgent. They're just killing it. By coming in, Deathshot being the only person with a UMP, and it seems like another B-Rush coming in. This time it's very promising, however, with rifles. This round could have huge potential for FIFA KONDALKAR. Retro just slamming them away, and ASX and Flick getting 1 kills respectively. Flick does get traded out. Look at Kiriyama, he's being so aggressive. Does so much damage as well. Deathshot only down to 22 HP. His flashes just going to get shot just a second as well. Akun not standing a chance right there. The flash is so good from ASX. 13th round. It's as if whatever FIFA KONDALKAR is throwing, they're just getting countered. Showstopper coming out from Insurgent. Another buy coming in. 2 Mac-10s, 2 rifles. It's all their guns have the potential. It's just not being able to execute perfectly. Retro still finding that frag onto Demon Speed. Aku does get the chain, and Failure trying to get a bit too aggressive is going to pay with his life. Just find a kill, however. 3 versus 3 is very. It's a very good situation for FIFA Kondalkar to be in at this point in time. Oh my god. Illusion is being allowed for this going to give so much information to ASX. Just Kiriyama and all that on his own defending A side. Two players just creeping up on his door. And he has no idea what's going on. He's going to spot Aku quite easily. Doesn't know that there's a second, but doesn't matter. He's going to get it either ways. And that's another shutdown coming in. The walk-in not really working in their favor. And ASX just spotting. Illusion is tagging him down and eventually taking him out as well. 14 straight rounds. Are you kidding me? Autonomy just commented Gita Kiriyama khele Girash, but Kiriyama's 1405 man, 14 kills already. He's unstoppable as well. And what we're talking about. Retro this time with this op is not going to succeed. Trying to back down is not going to work for him, and that shot getting both the head. Failure getting caught in the fire as well. Just dropping unnecessary casualty right there. Now it's going to be in. This is a very, very good chance for FIFA Kondalkar to get their first round. And Aku's just going to make that percentage even better for them. Taking down ASX. It's just Slick and Kiriyama left in the 2 versus 5. This seems very difficult to pull off. Quite an impossible feat as well. Kiriyama gets spotted and instantly taken down. Flick does find the first. He has 4 players. 4 more players to work against, but Demon Speech is spraying out, and that's a first round. Finally, a first round for FIFA Kondalkar. 14-1, that's quite the score. Wasn't expecting this to be this one-sided. Quite the half. Failure with 22 kills. Retro with 18, Kiriyama on 14. Meanwhile, Illusion is being their top fragger with only 8 frags, and Ezio, who was the superstar for their last match, not being able to perform today. He is having a bad time. Not his day, certainly, with only 3 frags. He does need to step up. Good question. I have no idea where that man went.
Right.
No thanks.
Excuse me, but yeah, that was a very good half.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Quite one-sided. I mean, if you're an Insurgent fan, it must be amazing for you right now. But if you are a FIFA Kondalkar fan,
Yeah, that is quite the. Well, T side for Insurgent. Certainly, this is CG sided, so I'm expecting FIFA Kondalkar to get the CT side, and I won't say the comeback is going to be easy, but yeah, if you lose this pistol round, it's over. If you lose any round, it's over. So your CT side, FIFA Kondalkar CT side just has to be as perfect as the Insurgents were. And with the scoreline showing 14-1, the motivation is really difficult to find. Aku being disconnected from the server, technical pause from FIFA Kondalkar. Tariq back, and I think it's time for the match to continue. Oh, beginning of second half, 14-1. CT side for FIFA KONDALKAR, it's going to be quite hard to make this comeback, but if they ever will, it has to start here. And it has to be a brilliant just around to get back on their motivation. It's just an A rush coming in from the same strat coming out from Insurgent as well, same as FIFA KONDALKAR's. But this time they're gonna make it into side without any casualties, and they're just going to get engulfed by the teams. Blake finding one, Erecto finding another one as well, but the trades do come in. It's a 3 versus 3. Bomb being planted. They do have a kit and a smoke as well. Demon speed is going to be the key factor right here in this retake. And he's gonna pop the smoke and start defusing as well. This is going to be brilliant from him. He's going to get dropped down to 32 HP, but he's gonna get the defuse. That's quite a win for FIFA KONDALKAR right there. A much needed this round, the second round for them. It's still going to be hard for them to make a comeback from here, and the force spike coming in. Insurgent quite eager in winning this match early. One AK triple L's and Eagle. Quite eager to win this. Retro's positioning would be a key factor right here. He gets connected quite easily. Being dropped down to 15 HP though, that is a problem. But that man advantage is always good to have. Against 4 MP9s as well. And AK and 3 reloads, followed by that deco. Could be what could bring Insurgent to their match point. Pushing through, and he finds Demon Speed. That is a brilliant hit from Tariq. Aku not being able to take the follow-up. And he's gonna get shut down as well. The bomb's going to get planted without any problems. That's a 4 versus 2 right there. Retro taking 8-0 as well. That shot being spotted and sprayed out as well. Flick with his third for the round, and that's another shutdown. The force by and the slow paced round working in favor for Insurgent. FIFA KONDALKAR not being able to perform one bit today. Completely shut down, being shut down left and right. And that is match point, and that's a crumbly buy coming out from FIFA KONDALKAR. Scout on Illusionist not finding anyone. He is forced to play quite aggressively as well. 2 players in connector. That is quite a decision, leaving A side quite open, and there's only one person. Oh, he almost. Illusionist does find one shot, but that's not going to be enough. It's a 2 versus 4 retake coming in. It's going to be certainly very difficult. Ezio does find one, gets instantly traded. Demon Speed quite late to the show. Still has 3 players to work against. He doesn't have much time. The time is ticking away, and he gets instantly dinked by failure right there, and that is
That's a wrap. 16-2 for Insurgent. That was fairly a one-sided game, and to be honest, Insurgent didn't mop the floor with FIFA KONDALKAR, but regardless, FIFA KONDALKAR did show hard. But this is the end of the road for them, and Insurgent goes up to the loser bracket finals. So it's gonna be Blaze and me signing off today. Thank you so much all for tuning in. Do like and share our page, and thank you all for coming.
end.